What is going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we're here today back in Illusion Connect because of very special circumstances. This is answers. So what happened was that I was just playing, right, and I was doing my dailies, and I realized that I feel like I saw it somewhere, and someone's like, "Oh my God, Hannah is finally on a banner." And I was like, "Woo! Oh man, she is a really cool character." I was like, I don't know, like, you know what? I said, let me just do all my summons. You know, I don't feel like doing a summon video because the summons are really quick, especially when it's a dead draw. It's like you're just like you just you know as soon as at least with Exos Heroes, you know, when you get a dead draw, you don't really know until you go through all the summons, through all the legendaries at least or whatever. So I was doing my basic summons and boom, baby girl came out. So she's on like the regular banners. I did not summon on her banner. I still got that crystal, gold, gems, whatever they call it in this game. I still got that. So we can actually look at this and I can show you guys the lenses and everything like that. And I think that's really big when you guys are trying to make a decision whether or not you want to invest into the character. So without further ado, skidamarinky dinky doo, let's get into it. Please scream my name. All right, let's get into it. So let's go off and let's first start off with the combat passive. She has like one of those cooler ones, and I like these SSRs that have really cool stuff like Phoebe. When I read hers, I was like, wow, that's actually interesting, and it does work the way that I think it does, which is kind of silly. When Anna is present, she grants all allies partners what am I doing today? 16.5 damage rate. So she gives you increased damage when she is present. Now that's cool and all, but then you read deeper. She has an activation requirement, so you have to deploy at least 5 partners of different classes. So there are, I forget, I think it's like 6 or something like that. So you have to have at least 1 of each, which is not that bad. Now that could screw up your comp or it could not, depending on your leader. It could mess you up a little bit there, but you are rewarded with that because the activation reward is when she is present, she grants herself and allied partners deployed after her damage and damage resist. The idea is that you want to throw in Anna as like pretty much your first partner, and you'll make everyone literally there tanky and do more damage. And on top of that, when she's present, she's also boosting up your damage rate as well. She's actually trying to be like, please put me in first. And I've actually encompassed this myself because I started realizing that it's kind of hard to try to put like a healer. The healers are usually pretty hefty in cost. There's not that many cheap healers. I think it's just going to be her, Diamond, Polly. I think Polly costs, I can check real quick. Polly's a 14. So yeah, Selena's a 15. Like these characters that heal the leader or possibly another unit. Well, Selena doesn't heal another unit, but when you need that heal, it's actually nice to have a character that's already in there that's going to actually heal. So let's look at her skills. Once she does come in, you guys already know she's one of the fattest AoE healers. But one thing I did not know myself is that she actually gives rage to herself. If you guys know, you need 3,000 rage to cast a skill. So especially when you go into the illusion corridor, when you can get that when they take an action, they do a skill. She's giving herself like 500 rage, almost half a bar. Then if she gets hit or does anything weird like that, she's going to get even quicker. So she can keep healing. You just need to keep her protected as long as possible. Any AoE, you know, she'll very likely survive it. She's not going to get sniped out. There is currently nothing, in my opinion, that really kills out a healer. There's tank killers, there are attack killers. There's nothing that hurts specifically a healer outside of the fact that her and other ones that have high energy are susceptible to like a Yuffie or something like that. So that's her unique. Then she has the special where she attacks a single enemy, which is the only way she attacks. That's the only way you're gonna get it, and it's 15% obviously, and then 15 when you get the lens. We'll go into that in a second. Then you have Encore, which is her basic, as I've said, which is really cool. When she basic attack, she doesn't attack, she just heals. Now, this is really important to note because since she doesn't basic attack, she doesn't give the other team energy, because a lot of times you get energy when you get attacked and you get it when you get hit as well. So she only is giving and blessing herself, which is really cool. So I do like that aspect of her, that she's really strong for that. And then we're gonna go into the lens. The lens, see if it's worth it getting multiple copies. Now obviously it's going to be, but at the, like, you know, really going hard in the paint, like some people really are going to try to get multiple dupes of her if they think that she's good. So you can already know these little increase her attack, her HP again, damage resistance, basic attack damage and stuff like that. But here's the first one: is the Starlight Promise restores HP equal to 265 plus 65. Starlight Promise, if I'm not mistaken, I kind of hate going back and forth here, is this. So 265 plus additional 65. So it will just do a bigger heal once you get to that first lens. That's pretty much all it's saying. Then you have the popular songstress, increased damage rate by 16.5%. Now we know that that is actually here. So it increases it, so it goes up to, what would that be, 33% when she is present. So that's awesome. So that's even, make sure your characters do way more damage, again, making it more worth it to have her in first. So she's a healer, she's attacking, buffing your attack, buffing the damage that you do. Well, she buffs the damage you do, she doesn't buff your attack. There's a difference between the two. This attack increase here though does help her heal, which is pretty good to get down here. Then we go all the way down, and it's going to be the Sound of Nature getting a nice little boost, and it will give her 100 rage. Now the Sound of Nature, if you guys didn't keep up with it, is actually her special. So if that triggers, she's going to give herself even more rage, pretty much cycling her rage, possibly cycling her unique, which is what you really want. And that is pretty much all it is to it. So everything about her is that she's unlike some of the other characters where, like Diamond, you want to probably use her after something has gone down, after a character gets weak or anything like that. But Anna, on the other hand, you kind of want to use her as soon as the fight starts. As soon as you can get her out there, you just want to throw her out there. She's going to be providing so much to your team, and the longer she stays out there, the better. As it said, every partner that comes after her is getting a boost in some type of stats. So really cool. Now I don't know the banners, I don't know who's coming next or anything like that, so don't you dare ask me, I have no idea. But I think that she is worth it because of that. She's really cool, and healing to me just seems like it's really good, especially once you get your units to be tanky enough, and just the ability to somewhat sustain yourself in the midst of a fight, because sometimes I feel like that's the make or break. That's what separates you from winning a fight to losing it. Obviously it's just your HP. Time is an issue, but I feel like most people offensive power in this game is pretty spot on. I don't think most people have an issue with killing something. It's usually like they get killed. So at least for me, I should say. I only speak from my own experience. And to be more specifically, I got it on this banner, which is really crazy. I was like just summoning on here randomly, and I was just like, let me just get, I have Yuffie, I have Karaya, so I was looking for getting dupes, and I thought that this, would be a good time to try to get some dupes. These two characters I don't have, so I was like, yeah, let me try to get some dupes here. And I'll probably do that right now. So let's do a couple additional summons at the end of here, see if we can get some more dupes. Maybe Anna will pop back up, At least do this one little ticket, it's not gonna cost me much. Oh, I was about to skip like I'm in Exos, but you can't skip here. It is important. It is important. Nope. And we're gone. That's how you do it. Quick, fast, speedy. One more. I'll do like an actual pay the thing. For a Karaya or a Yuffie dupe. I could just spend all my crystals. That could be a thing. But I feel like then I'm shafted out of the next one. Ooh. None of it matters. Okay, cool. So it is what it is. I feel like I should just save that. That is a summon for here, right there. Boom. That is a summon for here. If I wanted to spend 4,000, well, I already have 5, so it wouldn't be that. It would be, I forgot how much, 800 or something like that. But that is what it is. Very easy to weave in these characters. That's kind of why it's kind of rough to do like the reviews, like one of them at a time. They're very quick. It is what it is. The character does something very specific, but I do like how specific they are. Like Anna does something very differently than some of the other characters, the other healers, the other SSRs. So you're not using her as like some put in every comp. There's specific comps where she does really well, and there's specific comps that you can utilize her a little bit better. Possibly if she gets low with the healer, you can pull her back before she dies, and then resummon her again to do a more clutch heal. Things of that nature. Like really cool. I really like how every character has a specific usage in this game. But anywho, make sure you guys check out the other videos. If you're from Illusion Connect, check out some Exos Heroes. If you're from either or nothing at all, check out the Dark Souls if you're looking for something different outside of the gacha game realm of things. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember that every day the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And also, if there's any other character that you would like me to review, let me know.